Hello and welcome back, beautiful Sagittarius. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Let's get straight to your messages. Sagittarius, welcome to all you new subscribers. Welcome back, everybody who has been helping to support this channel, supporting each other. I truly appreciate you. Let's go. Whoa, strength. Strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we are always with you. Find your center. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what is going on inside of you at this time. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, then it is an ideal moment to stop and ask, when is the last time I checked in with myself? Gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life, instead of complaining about what you do not have. If you focus on gratitude, you will start to attract prosperity and abundance. True that. That's a very truthful statement. I make it a point to give thanks for the people in my life. And I do complain sometimes. I gotta be real. We're all human, but I do also catch myself, and I do also show a lot of gratitude. So it's like, if things start to seem so hectic, the things that are going on around you, check in with yourself and say, whoa, let me just take a moment here and reflect. What is really going on? Have I given thanks for the people that are in my life? Have I given thanks for what is in my life? Yes. Caregiver. We are with you. And Spirit has its own way of recognizing the care and the love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives. Just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. And I am guilty of this. I've done it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times now. Acted as a caregiver for other people while they're nearing the end of their lives. And it is very stressful. But you forget about that stress. You're so busy caring for others that you do forget about yourself. It's like showing gratefulness and gratitude, or the fact that someone is showing you gratitude for caring for them at nearing the end of their life. Maybe you provided care to someone, a parent, a grandparent. It is. It's letting go of, like you may have been dealing with that. Geez, Sagittarius, I'm truly sorry if you've been in that position where you've been in a position where You've been so caring for others that you forgot to care for yourself. Because you have this innate strength about you. It's like a lot of people may ask, well, how did you do that, Sag? How were you able to do that? And it's the fact that you are grateful for people being in your life. And Sag, you give strength to a lot of people. And you, like I said, like a lot of you may have had a lot of chaos going on around you, caring for people, providing for people, acting as caregivers, and then still trying to operate your own life at the same time and deal with what's ever going on in your own life, helping people out who were stuck. You're increasing your abundance. So you could have helped out a lot of people who were stuck. You could have helped out a lot of people. But it is your gratitude and your caringness that is bringing you in this prosperity. The fact that you were selfless in many ways. Like maybe you offered healing light to somebody. And you are very deserving of a loving man. Or a loving man is very deserving of someone who you may have helped people out. I'm just saying, you may have helped people out. Now it's like it's your turn to receive. That's what, you've chosen the honored path, and you're very deserving. The angels are all around you. Angels of the four directions. Bringing you peace. I told you. Great gratitude. You had really good motives. And it's your strength. It's your strength. I mean, you've given someone courage and strength. Help someone through their darkest times. Their darkest, you've helped people out that were stuck. Okay? You've had a lot of conflicts. You've had a lot of people around you who have been very deceptive while you're doing it. So you might have taken time for yourself, Sag. And if you haven't taken time for yourself, it's time you do. Like, I'm not saying abandon your commitments or your responsibilities here. But you were very deserving of someone who loves you the way that you love others. It is. It's a kick in the teeth. It is. I've experienced it. It is a kick in the teeth. When you're busy trying to care for others and you're acting as a caregiver, and then you've got people whispering behind your back and backstabbing you and gossiping, there's nothing worse. It is would they do it? All those naysayers who were talking, would they do it? No. The answer is no, they would not. Let's go. So it's like Spirit is saying that a new love or a recommitment to love is developing. Take time to get to know each other. Okay, so this can work many, many ways. Okay. So, Jesus. This is stability. A soulmate. A soulmate loves, accepts, and respects you. And if your soulmate loved, accepted, and respected you, it would deserve a second chance. So be patient. You are being taught a spiritual lesson. Spend alone time in nature to help you recharge. Someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. This rejection was actually divine protection, because the new person entering your life, you can be completely open with this person. Oh my God, says twin flame. So your twin flame may have rejected you. And if you haven't met your twin flame, it's looking like you're going to. A soulmate, a twin flame. Wait a sec. This tea is screaming at me. What's going on here? What happened here? Somebody is really into you. It's this boss daddy. Dirty offer. You got fed up with this person. You may have thought that this person... What? Oh, happiness haters. See? So if you were rejected, it was for your protection. This person could have blocked you because they were in their ego. They're dealing with someone who is a spiritual hater, who is a happiness hater, fake smiles. Scarcity tactics. They got an F buddy here. Who is using scarcity tactics. They're like... Your person's been ignoring the actions of this happiness hater. They've been ignoring their actions somehow. So rejection is protection. This person rejecting you was for your protection. Because somebody was fake flexing. Somebody was looking you up to have some kind of fight with you. To start some kind of drama for you. Your person is sad, hurt, and upset, crying over you. I think that groupies all curious about you because you're moving on. This person always could have been partying, caught an STD, or some kind of... This person's tripping on you. They're being haunted. was a player who has a bad reputation. See, you're highly honored, highly respected. But these groupies were kissing this person's ass. Something about a dirty offer and karmic friends, court cases, maybe it's a legal case, a medical case, I don't know. This is an obsessive karmic who is jealous of Queen Rising over here. You could have been multifaceted. See, this is a girl fight. Somebody starting drama for you. Happiness haters. This could have all been going on. Well, like, you may have been trying to care for someone else. You may have been providing care, like, maybe you're looking after, aged parents, or maybe you're looking after family, or maybe you're trying to run a business, you're trying to look after your own family, you're trying to be a care provider to everybody, and all this shite is going on in the background. Like, you were juggling multiple things. Sag, many of you were, it says caregiver. So you could have been looking after aged parents. You could have been looking after sick family members. You could have been helping people who were stuck, going through hard times. It's like you had a shit ton on your plate. And then you got this going on at the same time. And Spirit probably told you it was the best thing that ever could have happened to you. It's like, can you imagine? You going through all that and someone stabbing you in the damn back, causing you all this chaos when you got all this going on. And that's why Spirit pulled you back. Sagittarius, I swear that these people would have put your light out. Like, you were very gracious, you were very grateful, and the people you provided care for were very grateful for you. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, they're showing gratitude here. Except for this person. Like, you had a lot. This is somebody you could have been running your own business or doing your job, working, taking care of business at home, taking care of the elderly, taking care of people who were stuck, dealing with people that you were helping people out, like, hugely. And you did it all at your own, off your own strength. And it's almost like the whole time you've been dealing with all this, you've got some idiot who is making more trouble for you, who's making more drama for you. I mean, how ruthless is that? I don't know how you do it, Sag. Like, Spirit saying you did it all off your own energy. That's how caring you were and how strong you were. Like, if hindsight's 2020, when you look back at your life and you look, how the hell did I do that, Spirit? You know? That's why you were pulled back, for your own protection. You were guided. This person was being, You know, they could have been out drinking and partying all the time, having a good time, while you're running yourself into the ground here. And you're just moving in silence. You know what I'm saying? You move in silence. You weren't saying anything because you probably had your plate full. Like I'm saying, you could have been acting, okay, you're working, you're acting as a care provider, caring for kids, caring for your parents, caring for everyone else around you. Well, this person's out drinking, partying, stabbing you in the back. Oh. You were providing care. You were providing healing care to someone or many, or this person. Yeah. Now they're sitting here in regret. It was your strength that pulled this person out of despair. It was your strength that pulled this person back off their ground. You know, it is. They were feeding off of your strength. And they regret being a fool. And they're being haunted. This emperor is being haunted. Or someone is haunting them. These are apologies. These are fake smiles. These are... Look. I cannot. You're getting justice here. Like I said, you help people out when they were down and out. You help people when they were stuck. You helped people through tough times. It's like everybody had an opinion. Everybody put their 2 cents in here. But they were happiness haters. They were. This person got stuck in negative energy, negative thoughts. And I'm telling you, Sagittarius, it was your strength that pulled people through here. Well, they were manipulating you. You could have been manifesting a lot of money here. Look at you. Look at you go. This is entrepreneurial energy. This is strength. This is endurance. And Spirit's like, you know what? See, now this person's pissed off and heartbroken because of the choice that they made. The consequences. Calling judgment on you. Calling judgment. This could have been your own family judging you. Well, they're all sitting around talking about it. You're doing it. They don't have I'm going to say, they don't have an effing clue what you were doing. You're like, you need help, I'll help you out. Look, your family, don't worry about it. I'll take care of you. I'll look after you. It's your strength, your ambition, your dedication. Look. Like I'm saying, you needed to just have stepped back, reflected on everything, looking at everything, seeing the truth, what was hidden. I told you, look at a lot on your plate. You were carrying a heavy load, and it's like you carried other people's loads. I am sorry, Sagittarius, but the reason that this is coming out here is because someone is expressing gratitude. Now, it could be deceased loved ones that you've cared for and acted as care provider for. They're thanking you. It's like you're a tireless worker. That's what they were saying. You are a tireless worker. You may have, like, I'm telling you, where you were carrying a heavy load, Sag. Yeah. Well, you got this. Happiness haters behind your back. This is karma. Someone got too greedy. They didn't appreciate what you were doing for them, Sagittarius. This person, they didn't appreciate you. Clueless, I'm going to say. That's what I'm hearing. Clueless to what you were going through. Clueless to what you had been through. You had been through a lot, Sagittarius. And then this person comes along, promises you the moon, and then turns around and stabs you in the frickin' back after everything you have just gone through. Well, someone is showing you respect here. Someone knows. This could be your father, or a father figure, or a brother, or an uncle, a grandfather, an ancestor, is very grateful because they know the load you carried. They are giving you recognition. Look, they know you were deserving of this recognition. So if they never told you, they're telling you now. It's time for you to receive. So this person could have passed away. Someone you cared for, someone you loved. You loved unconditionally. You didn't judge them. You know. Negative thoughts. Whoa. Happiness haters, jealousy, envy. Fuck. Sagittarius, you've really effed people up. While they were out playing mind games with you, you were carrying all this on your back. You were carrying all of this. You're over here multifaceted, nurturing people, providing care for people, doing all this for people. Somebody envied you, Sag. Yeah. It's almost like they wanted you you've toiled and labored, Sagittarius. You toiled and labored through everything. Somebody is giving you the recognition you never got. And it could be several people. Someone is looking at you, how you had to toil and labor for everything that you did. You might have been the person that worked 3 jobs or 2 jobs. You might have been the person that had to look after children, aged parents, running a business all at the same time. This is tireless worker, a tireless worker. And you did it all, and somebody is recognizing you for that. Like I said, it could be a grandfather, the ancestors, your family members. I don't know. But you never got the praise, the recognition that you deserved. They're giving it to you now. See? Fucking sneaky ass people. Digging up dirt on you. Well, it's almost like you're deserving of more. That's what Spirit's saying. You are deserving of a loving person in your life. You are deserving of it. Seems like you've taken care of everybody, Sag. And the ancestors are recognizing you for that. You've been a tireless, selfless giver. And it's like time for you to receive. What a beautiful message. We don't get this very often. So there is several people here giving you your gratitude, giving you the respect that you deserve. The respect you never received. It did not go unnoticed. That's what Spirit is saying. It did not go unnoticed. So this could be this. Well, you're being rewarded for it. Somebody is putting the good word in for you to the ancestors. Not like they needed to, but they sure are. They are putting the good word in where it counts. You've really had a lot on your plate, Sag. but it didn't go unnoticed. You know, you're extremely generous, so generous here. It's like you're just moving in silence now. You're not telling people none of your business. People could have been cyberbullying you, screwing around on you, going out partying when you were suffering, when you were doing the caregiving. This is sick. Looking you up. Jesus, this is all you needed, eh? It's like Spirit's bringing me through your life, step by step by step, of the events and the circumstances that have happened in your life. Or your ancestors are bringing me step by step of the occurrences of your life. What you have endured, what you have been through, what challenges that you have had, and how strong you are to have faced everything. But you may need to recharge your batteries, you know? This alone time you're going through is allowing you to do that, because who knows, you may have collapsed. You've gone through a lot, Sag. Losses. People interfering. This person could have had an addiction. Oh boy. I don't know, I think all those good deeds that you do, they eventually, they come back to you one way or another. You've taken the honored path here. You're in your higher self. And there is a commitment coming into you. Or you are making a commitment to yourself. I don't know. It's saying there is a very loving masculine who is going to want to commit to you. If you are the loving masculine, it's looking like new supportive friends and people around you. Could be you're increasing. Either or. So I think you've been pulled back, Sag, to find your center, to get your balance back. You've been through a lot. This is not simple. You know, they say, like, what do they say? A divorce takes 10 years off your life. Caring for the elderly takes years off your life. Caring for children take years off your life. Bad relationships take years off your life. You need to recharge. And give yourself that time to recharge. I know when my father passed away, his spirit is still with me, but he was really with me, especially when I was driving. He never let me take a road trip without him being there. And I used to drive in terrible conditions for hours. I went from my town to where I worked was 14-hour drive, 16-hour drive. And my dad never left one trip without being with me. He saved my bacon many times. I could feel the steering wheel adjust. I could feel the gas pedal. I could feel the brake pedal being adjusted. I knew it was my dad. My dad was a driver for many, many years. And I never drove that road alone. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not crazy. My father would give me instructions. Ease off the gas. Calm as a cucumber. Don't brake. Okay, brake now. And then I could feel my steering wheel steady on black ice, stuff like that. Terrifying. Some of those trips, I don't know how I made it without my father there. But I can tell you that we may not be aware of it, but that's the stuff that's important. That is the stuff that counts. That is the stuff that I'm talking about. Those are things that are the true meaning of life. And people that want to stab you in the back, betray you, simply don't get their actions and the karma that it generates. I mean, this is someone who they did dirty, who was a caregiver, a care provider, a healer, someone who would help many, many people, give the shirt off their back to, be very generous with people, help anybody when they were down and out. It's like that is their own shame. Nothing for you to be shamed about. It's them who should feel ashamed. And they do. They do regret. They might not tell you. They might not. Some of these people, I'm talking about the ones that have a conscience. Deep down inside themselves, they know what they did. Whether they let on, whether they don't let on. They know. And they're not fooling spirit. Take care, Sag.